Listen carefully. In 1895, in the middle of a busy workday, while clerks shouted numbers and gold changed hands in plain sight, thieves walked calmly into one of Chicago's most guarded financial buildings. They did not break doors. They did not fire guns. They did not run. By the time anyone realized what had happened, the gold was already gone, and the city understood something terrifying. The safest place in Chicago had just been violated. This is a true crime story from the heart of America's financial past. Welcome to this channel. Subscribe now, because stories like this were never meant to be forgotten. Chicago, 1895. The city was loud, crowded, and rich with ambition. Railroads cut through neighborhoods like veins. Smoke from factories darkened the sky. Money moved fast, and gold was still the backbone of trust. At the center of this world stood the Chicago Gold Exchange, a place merchants believed was untouchable. Guards were present. Clerks knew every face. Schedules were strict. The building did not sleep during trading hours. That belief would soon collapse. The Gold Exchange was not just a building, it was a symbol. Farmers trusted it. Banks depended on it. Traders measured their lives by the weight of bullion stored inside its vaults. Every morning, carts arrived. Every afternoon, ledgers were balanced. And every man inside believed danger came from outside, from robbers in the night, not from men standing next to them in daylight. On a clear morning, during peak trading hours, several men entered the exchange. They wore proper coats, their boots were clean, their posture was calm. Witnesses later said nothing about them felt wrong. That was the first mistake. Police records later described one suspect as James "Red" McKenna, a known confidence man already familiar to Chicago detectives. He had been arrested before under different aliases, often for fraud and impersonation. He was not famous. He was careful. And he understood systems better than people understood him. Instead of attacking the vault directly, they blended into the routine. One posed as a junior clerk. Another carried documents stamped with forged authorization seals. These papers looked real because they copied real procedures. One man distracted floor supervisors with questions about ledger discrepancies. Another positioned himself near the bullion transfer area, where gold was temporarily staged before final storage. Gold bullion is heavy. It cannot disappear quietly. That is why timing mattered. During a scheduled internal transfer, crates were moved as usual. Clerks marked numbers. Guards watched familiar motions. No alarms sounded. In that narrow window of trust, several crates were redirected. Not stolen violently, redirected. Moved into a side corridor. Loaded onto carts marked for routine delivery. The carts rolled out through doors that had opened hundreds of times before. No one stopped them. Hours later, when ledgers were reconciled, something felt wrong. The numbers did not balance. Clerks checked again. Supervisors argued. Then the truth surfaced slowly, like a body rising in dark water. Gold was missing. Not a small amount, enough to shake confidence. Across the city, panic spread fast. Merchants rushed to confirm their holdings. Banks tightened access. Guards doubled. Rumors raced through Chicago faster than trains. If gold could vanish in daylight, what else was vulnerable? People whispered that trust became suspicion overnight. The police response was immediate and aggressive. Detectives sealed records, questioned staff, and traced document serial numbers. Forged papers always carry tiny mistakes. Ink weight, seal alignment, signature pressure. These details led investigators toward known professional imposters rather than desperate thieves. That trail led back to McKenna. He did not flee immediately. He understood something important. Running draws attention. Instead, he stayed visible, calm, almost arrogant. But Chicago police had grown experienced. They tracked warehouse rentals, cart drivers, and bullion buyers. One crate surfaced in a private transaction attempt. That was enough. Arrests followed. Court records show that several men were taken into custody to trade information for leniency. The picture became clear. This was not chaos. It was planning. The trial terrified the public more than the crime itself, because the courtroom revealed the truth. There had been no supernatural genius, no impossible trick. Just men who understood routine, paperwork, and trust. That realization haunted Chicago. If systems could be learned, they could be broken. The defendants were convicted and sentenced to long prison terms. Their names faded from headlines, but their method did not. Financial institutions across the country quietly changed procedures. Access rules tightened. Internal checks doubled. The gold exchange survived, but innocence did not. The real horror of this story is not the gold. It is the silence. No screams. No gunshots, just footsteps, papers, and doors opening as they always had. And that is why this crime still matters, because sometimes the most dangerous thieves are not the ones who come at night, but the ones who walk in when everything feels normal. If you value true crime told with truth, detail, and respect for history, like, comment, share, and stay with this channel. This video was made possible with the help of advanced AI tools that allow us to recreate history realistically and responsibly. Thank you for watching, and thank you for keeping real stories alive.